Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. It's a little dark, so if you can't see me well, I do apologize. It's a rainy day today. And we are going to be closing out our budget paycheck number one for January, our first paycheck this month. There's a few things we need to talk about because I was reviewing my budget and I was like, something isn't right. And I think I figured out what it was. So, as far as the budget goes, we never, if you look at January, not January, December, the last paycheck in December, this is the last paycheck in December. At the end of that budget, we had a rollover of 129.03, and I did not include that rollover in my January budget. That 129.03 was the $100 in medical that we didn't use, and there's supposed to be $30 for the extra sticker subscription. So I'm going to go ahead and add in that 129.03. I'm just going to put it up here just so we don't get super confused, and then I'm going to write a note that says it is for rollover from December. Hopefully that will clear up things because I was like, this number is not coming out right, you guys. And I was like, oh, I think I didn't use my rollover. So let's continue. I'm going to actually take anything we have out of here so we can get the numbers totaling as we go. So now let's start marking things off as we go. Last time we were here, we did this as behind the budget and we didn't really do all the payments together. So now we're going to have a lot of things to clear off. So the last thing we got was the 1838.14 check. We sent money over to mortgage, which is 654.13. There that is. 219.33 was added, and that was for, what was that? January 22. Oh, that was for us adding money in, which is a part of this money here for the HVAC. And then 220 was withdrawn. 220 withdrawn was this money here. It says 230 because we had an extra $10 left in giving, which was also shown here. So this has all been done. And then we have a $100 withdrawal, which came out of household, I think. Yes. $100 of household that cleared. And then we had $10, the extra money in giving, which we accounted for. Navy Federal, $5. So I'll mark that off in green. If you're new here, what I normally do is, in order for me to keep track of what's been paid and not paid, I will mark things off in green once they fully come out the bank. That way, when I'm going over all the numbers, I can see what's still left and what hasn't paid yet. So then we have my student loan for $79.84 that we're going to mark off right here. Then $233.50, which is the car payment. Also, you guys, I don't know. Hold on, let me mark my car payment off. Also, you guys, I don't know where my microphone is. I'm trying to use the computer laptop microphone, so I'm praying that it doesn't start acting weird. Sometimes it gets the sounding funny, so I hope that's not the case. And deposited 180. Oh, okay, that's $180 we do need to put in here. I'm just going to put it in to the side income section, which is equals 180. And I'm going to put it actually the way it should be, 130. Nope, 150 plus 30. And what that 180 consists of is $150 because we finished our Panda challenge. Whoop, whoop. We celebrate everything over here. Our Panda challenge. And then we also, $30 was for putting money back into giving. I realized that the giving that I wanted to do this month was actually going to be for people I needed to give it to online. So that money got put back into giving. All right. And so then $150 was moved over to Panda Challenge debit. That was moved over to Bye Bye Debt. I think I'm going to end up paying my Discover bill with that because all the medical bills and stuff are on the Discover. So I think I'm going to put that money on that 150 on the Discover. So I had moved it over to Bye Bye Debt. So I'm just going to go ahead and in Discover, because that's where I plan on using it, I'm going to put $150. I'm not going to mark it off green yet because we actually haven't paid it yet. And I'm going to leave myself a note that the minimum payment on my Discover is $35. So that will definitely cover that. And then $43.20, we have put in $43 from Bye Bye Debt over here to pay an extra payment on this security equipment. So let's add in 4320. It really should be in rollover, y'all, but it's okay. Okay, and so then I'm gonna put that somewhere up here to show that we made the payment. So let's hold off on that because that's just showing us the money went in. And then we have a withdrawal of $30 for what? Okay, that was the rest of January giving. I think I moved it into Hold Your Horses. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that I had moved $30 out. So anything at the bottom of the spreadsheet is like money coming out. Anything at the top in the small section at the top means money coming in. So if you have money coming out in, you need to either be putting it out or you're going to calculate it at the end with your remaining balance. So we're going to say that we added 30 here, which is the total of the 40 giving. And then we have 594.52, which is a capital on payment. And at this point, I think I'm going to duplicate this screen and I'm going to go out and I'm going to find my expense tracking. Is it this one? Okay, and this is going to show, because I had just showing the operating, this is going to show the 594.54. So that 594.54 that we see right here is these bills. And so I'm just going to make it easier for me to remember doing the tracking this way. It actually works in another way, which is great. It helps me remember what I paid on the credit card in that specific breakdown. So let's go back up to the bills and find those bills because we paid the Georgia Power bill for $171. I'm going to make this slightly smaller so I know that I'm looking at the amounts. Yeah, 171. So we're going to make that green. And then we paid the State Farm, which is the insurance. Mm-hmm. Where's the insurance? Am I not seeing my insurance? Am I not all the way? Slow down, Tara. Well, car insurance. $160.99. I know how many of y'all were like, it's right there, girl. It's right there. $219.33 for the HVAC system came out, and then $43.20, the extra $43.20 that we were just talking about. Where is it? Where did I write? What can't I see anything? Or no, it was supposed to go here. Where did I write it? Did I write it? No. Where did I write the 43.20, y'all? 20. Oh, I never wrote it, girl. I'm bugging. Okay. 43.20 got paid, and this is an extra payment. It is early, you guys. Just give me some grace, please. I could have swore. Okay, anyway, maybe I just wrote that in the top note. So that's that for now. So we've accumulated for this, and then we have $20 coming in. Okay, so $20 I moved in from, and I'm just gonna go in and out. I'm not even gonna put this in here, but $20 I moved in from Hold Your Horses, or maybe I have to since I showed that I put the money over in Hold Your Horses. Let's just continue on this train. So let's say I transferred $20 in, and that is gonna be $20 from Hold Your Horses for a birthday gift. So I sent another person my other friend a birthday gift. Her birthday was this month, and I sent her a $20 Cashapp. And so that will also, it came in and it'll come out of birthdays. Okay, and then I can make that green because it also came right out on the top right there, in and out. And so then we have 4621, which is the water bill. Where is it? 4621. And that's the water bill came out. That's automatic. So that's done. Then I have 4981, Capital One. Okay, so that's an online payment, and I could go over here and figure it all out, but I'm pretty sure I already know what it is. Let me show all. I don't think it's on this particular one. No, it was on the last payment we made. And I believe that this is 20. You see how I'm sorry, I missed something then. The 2481 that I sent in from, yeah, from Hold Your Horses came out of this. So I added 2481. I feel like I'm gonna be off because I feel like I don't know. I added in the giving money too many times. In my mind, it feels like something's gonna be wrong. I'm gonna do it anyway and see what happens. If we're off by like $30 or $40, we know why. Plus 2481, and so what 24 2481 moved from Hold Your Horses for Gina's DJ. So she had a Amazon list, and so I just picked some stuff up off of there. She does a lot for me, and I really appreciate her. And so 2481 came in. Did it come in? Did I add it? Yeah. Okay. And then 2481 will come out of birthdays as well. It was paid on the credit card, and then we also paid, I think, the visible bill. We'll add that in a minute once I find birthdays. And okay, so if we have our handy dandy calculator out, which is on the wrong screen, we have 100 what 4981 minus 2481, which was the gift, is $25 left, and that $25 was for the visible phone bill. And so we'll mark that in green. And yeah, so that's taken care of. These two are taken care of. Oh, oh, I gotta check, you guys. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. I don't know why I'm always surprised. I feel like YouTube tells me when I'm going to get a check, but I'm always surprised to see it hit the account. So shout out to you all for watching the channel. And every time I think I might not get a check, somehow something comes through. I'm super duper grateful for you all, and I'm grateful for that check. More than likely, that's all going to end up going to um, paying down debt, except for the tithes and taxes. But thank you so much for watching. I truly am grateful for you all. So actually, in side income, we do have some side income to report. 155.03 AdSense. So what I've decided to do with, and not all of it should go to debt, because I need to figure out a way to pay my YouTube related subscriptions, because y'all know I don't really have like Netflix and Hulu and all the things. I literally have whatever my internet gives me for free and whoever wants to give me their password. But the this needs to cover tithes, taxes, sometime giveaways, and also subscriptions like Canva, Epidemic Sound, that are specifically for YouTube. Okay, and so 155.03, and I'm gonna go ahead and move it right now out of there. I think I have another check sitting in there that I need to allocate as well. We'll probably do these together. And so YouTube Boss Money is going to get that money. I'm going to transfer that right now. Transfer from Tara's Major Keys over to, oh, look, it came right up. YouTube Boss. I wish there was a way for me. I can't wait to like get out of consumer debt, meaning like credit card debt, and just be able to sorry, 155 Tara's Major Keys to YouTube. Okay, transfer. I can't wait to get out of consumer debt, honestly, just to be able to do something else with this YouTube money. Like, I would love for the next 6 months to just put it over there and not touch it, just leave it alone and see how much it accumulates to, then take the taxes, the tithes, and allocate it some other way. One day, success, but one thing at a time. Okay, so 155.03, and that's been moved out. And then we had $15, which is a Capital One payment, and that was for my Canva subscription. Speaking of Canva, $15 for the Canva subscription, and then we have that's it. And then we have 8620, which is our internet bill. That's it. Now that's it. And everything else is for next time. So that's the check that just came in. Praise the Lord. We got a check. And so let's look at down our things and see what we have left that's not been made green. Yep. This 2714 is due on the 22nd, which is actually today. It'll probably come out sometime today, but it doesn't matter because it comes out of the credit card and then I pay it. So what I'm going to do is move that 2714 to over here. And then I'm going to do 0 for now because we're not going to pay anything. And we're going to reset that column. Anything else that's not green. And so also same thing with the Discover. We're going to move the 150 over here and we're going to do 0. And we're going to pay that Discover bill this next paycheck. And why? And then I think everything else is 0. I mean, it's green, not 0. Okay. So it says we should have $320.30 left to roll over. She's a little concerned. So at the end of all of this, it says that we should have, I think, $315.33 left. Okay, we're not off by a lot. So this is where we should be. What are we off by? $320.30 minus $315.33. $4.97? Yeah, I don't know if I want to be bothered with $4.97, y'all. Like literally, I don't know where the $4 and that just seems like such a weird amount to be off by. And maybe I keyed something incorrectly. I don't know. What is in here? Just 129.03. Oh, that was that rollover thing. No. Oh, look really. Really? What are we doing? Look really quickly if I keyed anything. 150, 30, 43, 20. 43.20. That was the amount, right? Yeah. And then 155.03. Yeah. And then here we've got 219.33, 10, 20, 24.81. Yeah. I don't see where anything is weird. And I'm not going to sit here for $4. I do a lot. I might do it off screen when you guys aren't with me, but I'm not going to drag you guys through that. I don't know why we're off by $4 and some change. It's a little weird, but that is okay. I feel like we'll figure it out. And so the 320.20, 320.30 will be rollover. So I'm going to go ahead and move this 320, add this 320.30 over here for next time. Why does this have so much stuff in it? I feel like that's going to be a mess, y'all. I feel like that's going to be a mess. Oh, that's December. Why am I in December? Child, this is why I hide stuff I don't need. Hold on. Never mind. 3. Oh, I did add it to the right place. 320.30. Yeah, I did. I'm crazy. I'm losing it. All right. Down here is where I need to change my buffer to 0. 288.31. Interesting. Leave that at 0. And see what happens. See what happens. All right, guys. So I'm not, like I said, not gonna be here with you guys wasting your time trying to find $4 and some change. If I figure it out, maybe we'll figure it out when we do the paycheck video. But that's it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a comment down below. If you made it this far and you enjoyed what you saw, please go ahead and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Remember, orders be great. You've got to be grateful. I'm super duper grateful for you. Have a wonderful, blessed day. I love you. Mean it. Bye. Bye.